sorry that it's a little loud. I'm gonna try to put my headphones in. You guys let me know if you cannot hear the background noise. Hey. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome to Real Talk with Joe. I'm your host, and I am super excited for tonight. I'm always excited, y'all know that already. But I am glad to be here. If this is your first time, please tag a friend in the comments. Invite them if you know any of entrepreneurs who are doing amazing things in this world, or who just normal people who are just doing amazing things in this world. Please tag them. Let me know who they are, what they do. I would love to have them on the show. And I have to shout out Miss Christine. Thank you so much for being on the show 2 weeks ago. It was incredible. And if you guys missed that show, please go back and look at that video. It was amazing. If you struggle with PCOS like me, or you're having trouble with eating or just losing weight, that video is just great. It was so informative. So Miss Christine, thank you for being with us. And tonight I have a special guest, Kay, but her name is Karisma, and I'm so blessed to have her on tonight. And if you don't know, this show is based off of Matthew 5:14 through 16, which says, "You are the light of the world, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. Nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, so they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven." So that's what the show is all about, and I'm super excited because the person I'm going to have on tonight is definitely shining her light in the things that she loves to do, and I can't wait until you guys get to meet her and get to find out more things that she does. So I'm going to add her on now. Can you guys hear me? Okay? Let me know in the comments, please. Hello.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
To be honest, nervous.
Okay, don't be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about, friend. We just don't. It's like we on FaceTime, okay?
Okay.
All right. So if you're ready, I'm ready. I'm gonna ask you the first question, and we can get this thing started.
Okay.
Okay. So first question. Please introduce yourself and tell us what you do and where you're from.
Okay. My name is Karisma Boykin. A lot of people call me Kay, and a lot of people call me Nemo. I got a lot of nicknames. I'm from Carrollton, Georgia, born and raised. Went to Carrollton High School. Family from Carrollton, so yeah, this is my hometown.
Yes, we are definitely country girls. If you guys didn't know, I went to Bremen. She went to Carrollton, and I had so many friends who went to Carrollton, and so I used to go watch Karisma play ball all the time. This girl, y'all don't underestimate who this is on this live, okay? She's a
Outside.
beast at what she does. So, why did you become a coach? What made you want to continue in this field?
To be honest, I didn't know I was gonna coach. I think for a while I wanted to hoop, and that's all I knew. When that didn't work out, I went back to my hometown to be an assistant coach for 3 years, and I never imagined being a head coach. It just happened, and I think it was just divine. My head coaching job just by off the word of mouth. I didn't put in a resume.
Wow.
I didn't put in an application, none of that. I didn't do any of that. So I think it was my calling, it was my purpose. So it happened. It just meant, elevation sent.
Yes, ma'am. Look, we already know who that was. That was nothing but God, okay? He set that thing up just for you.
Right.
So tell us, what a typical practice looks like for your team? What does it look like for you planning? Like, how does that look?
Um, really, basically repetition. We do the same thing every day. I'm a I'm a consistent person, so I don't really like to change up a lot. And I got a lot of my platform, a lot of my foundation from my high school coach. So to be honest with you, my practice schedule is just like my high school schedule. To
Wow.
be honest, but like right now, I also focus on a lot of yoga and a lot of mental things with my girls. So I don't have a practice to where we just running, gunning, and basketball and basketball. We do a lot of team bonding, a lot of yoga, a lot of stretching. These kids go through a lot now.
Yes.
So I try to be real personal with them and um, yeah, be a lot hands on than just basketball. And with me having to go to both programs I've been part of, I had to rebuild. So basically, my foundation was based on relationships. So that's basically what I based my whole program on.
Oh, I love that. So that kind of taps into my next question. What exactly are like your core values as a head coach for your team and also your staff? Because you're the head coach, but do you have an assistant coach? Like, who else works on the sidelines with you?
Well, right now, I have four assistant coaches.
Wow.
Um, and I have four because I have one that's she coaches softball. So when we do basketball is now year round. So I've been a part of a program where I had to do everything by myself, and that's a lot.
Mhm.
That's a lot for rebuilding the program. So I really admire my coaching staff. They're all young, um, and I think my oldest is maybe 24, 25, and
What?
so I got a lot of young cats on my staff. So I'm excited, and they're ready to go too. Very mature.
Oh,
They're ready
wow.
to we're young, but at the same time, we all respect each other. And I allow my assistant coaches to work because you really can't do anything by yourself. You can't do anything in life by yourself. You have to have help from somebody, and I really admire my staff because my team is only gonna be my team is only gonna be as better as my staff.
Yes,
I really
that's
take
good.
pride in my core value. My main core value is loyalty. I trust my coaches. Um, it ain't nothing that I want to do for them, and I know it's nothing they want to do for me. And the way we work, these kids now, they really focus on what you do in front of them. So we try to make sure we develop that relationship and that bond. And they have to see things. They're not just gonna listen; they gotta
Yeah,
see.
yeah,
So and how close we are, like we family outside of school and basketball. And I do understand, and I like right now I understand that these kids not gonna play as hard for you if you don't have no relationship with them.
that
Like my
part.
kids go far from me, and I do the same. So that's mainly my core value. We work hard. Like nothing is given to you easy.
Yeah,
And I get the last 2-3 years, man, it's been hard. It's been hard. It's been hard being,
uh huh.
the only black kid coach, um, female coach, and um, so I've been struggling. I've had some people behind me that's been pushing me, and that has kept me motivated through these last 2-3 years.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on, I think your Wi-Fi, or is it my Wi-Fi? You're going out a little bit. Can you see me? Okay,
I think I,
here we go.
I,
Can you
I
see
think
me?
yeah, I see you. I think I'm talking to
Okay.
you over
Do
here though.
you hear me? Okay. Okay. All right. So speaking of those
Yeah, I can see you.
relationships and just that team building and everything, how do you view like relationship when it comes to them and their academics and also like just being an athlete? How do you view that relationship?
Oh, academics is top tier. They're not just athletes. They're student athletes.
Mm-hmm.
And our girls this year, My team GPA average was like a 4.7. Not
Wow.
3.7. I'm sorry, 3.7. So I mean, my kids not even able to participate if they're failing the class.
Well, that's good.
And I know GHSA, you can at least pass two, you can at least fail two, but I don't allow my kids to play if they're failing the class.
That's amazing. Yeah, you gotta keep them motivated in both things. I feel like, right?
Right?
Because
Yeah,
so many people.
I was a mediocre student. Like I knew I was pretty decent in basketball, but I felt like I could have tried a little bit harder in the classroom. But being at Carrollton and being an athlete, you really didn't have to do that much.
Stop it! Stop it now!
We didn't have
Stop it now!
to do that much, so I try to push them a little bit harder.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's so. I mean, that's common, right? When you have good athletes, I feel like coaches sometimes, are relaxed on their academics, and it's just like, come win this game. You know what I'm saying? And the academics kind of get pushed back. But that's amazing that you're pushing them, as hard on the court and off the court,
Right, right.
because after they leave school, they're going to college, right? And you want
They
them
gone.
to, yeah, you want them to be just as successful, in college as in school. So I love that. Guys, I'm not crying. My eyes are just stupid. And they start acting up sometimes. So what approach do you take when your team is facing adversity?
I've actually just learned this. I've had a lot of trial and error, and I want to be real. I ain't always had together as a coach. I've made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of wrong calls. I made a lot of bad substitutions. But in adversity, I've learned to remain calm,
Yeah.
and that's how this game of runs. As y'all can see, if anybody watching the playoffs right now, and the Lakers, like I almost turned the TV off the other night.
I
But
seen your post.
but yeah, but when I went downstairs and I chilled, I cut the game off, and I mean they were in six. So I mean you got to remain calm and
Yeah.
keep hard and keep a level head, and I think they've adjusted pretty well for the most part.
Amazing, amazing. So I know you're a teacher, um, your coach, your daughter. You're an amazing auntie, and I think you're about to have another one, right? You're about to have another.
Yeah,
Is,
yep.
is it a
I
niece,
am.
nephew?
I'm
Do you know yet?
about to, I'm about to have a niece. Her name is gonna be Grayson.
Oh, so sweet,
Yes.
so
So
sweet.
I had Jake. Jake is 10. Grayson will be here. Grayson's supposed to be here on my birthday or my brother's birthday, which is August 2nd or August 3rd. So
What?
my sister go to the hospital on August 2nd. Make sure they take her on because she got to have a C-section.
Oh my God! How
I got
exciting is that?
Yep, and I got three god kids. I got one. Her name is Callie. I got another one named Harley, and I got another one but he was born. I got a godson, so he was born May 1st. His
Oh
name is
wow!
Trish. So I got kids on kids. They didn't come out of me, but I got kids.
Listen, look, I'm on that same boat, child. I got god kids. That's about it. Um, and I got a nephew, so yeah, I feel it. But that's so exciting. So speaking of all of that, how do you balance it all? Like teaching, being an amazing aunt, being a daughter, like, cause you're so supportive. If people know Charisma, just by her social media, she is like, is she gonna be at Jake's track meets, yelling, run, Jake, run. And she's gonna always support her sister. She's always gonna support her parents. Like, you are so devoted to your family. So how do you juggle it all? Because you're in school. You're getting your master's, right? So
Yeah,
how
I am.
how are you juggling it all? Like, tell us.
Um, I really don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know how I'm juggling. I do know it's God, but I'm learning, and I have to learn more to learn how to just rest and just stop. But my family and my friends and these babies keep me so motivated. Like
Yeah.
they're the reason why I do what I do. Like I wouldn't be the same person. I wouldn't be the same if I missed something. Like I don't know. It'll be I drive myself crazy if I miss anything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so there are my motivation. And with school, you know, school is school. I hate school, to be honest with you. You want to
Girl.
be real? I hate school. I've never liked school.
Yeah.
But I had to do it, you know, to graduate and to go to school, because my parents told me at the beginning, like, we don't have enough money to put you through school, but you
Wow.
have a gift that's
Wow.
gonna do it.
Yeah.
I knew that was my motivation. And you know, and my parents, like, they always work. We didn't miss no meals. I might not have got everything I wanted, but I got everything that I needed.
That part.
But I had great parents, but they told me, like, honey, we can't pay. And that with me paying out of pocket with this master, I see why they couldn't do it. I really see it now, because I had a free scholarship. But I don't regret, like, being at nothing, or missing anything, because, like, at the end of the day, I always had people and to pour into me.
Yeah.
And my little ones, man, they keep me motivated, and they grow so fast. And
They do.
for I was away from home and I couldn't be there, and I was sick to my stomach. And now, like, you know, I try to make it to everything. And if I gotta get 3-4 hours of sleep, like, that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, like, I make them feel good, and they make me feel good.
Yes.
So I appreciate it.
That's definitely something I totally admire. I admire that from afar. You know, I might haven't told you that, but that's something I really do admire. You're so supportive of all your friends, families, nieces, nephews. Like, it's just a beautiful thing, right? Because I feel like in this time of day, people don't like acknowledge or hold on to their families as much as, you know, value those relationships as much as you should,
They
you know, especially like
don't.
coming out of the pandemic and all of these things. Like, it's like
Man,
people
it like
just,
me. It like to kill me during COVID not to see my folks.
girl,
the FaceTime wasn't it. But like you said, like, people don't value. I don't know if it's the new thing going on, but I mean, I don't really follow trends like that. But I'm real big on relationships
yeah,
and being, and I was taught that. My best friend taught me that, to be open and vulnerable about a lot of stuff. And they have really changed my view on relationship and people
yeah.
and how to look at things, you know what I'm saying? So I really hold my family and my friends close to me, because, like, they keep me motivated.
I love that. Love that, okay? So many people always talk about like coaches' positive, you know, effects on their players. But do you have any positive effects that your children have put on you just throughout your career of coaching?
And I was going through, broke, broke, busted, and disgusted, and my kids kept me, like, sane.
Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. We on real and raw, ain't we? My my first 2 or 3 years, like, at Karisma, like, I made under $12,000. I was walking.
wow.
I was walking to work. Like, if I had to be at work at 7, like, I would get up at 5 o'clock on 11 Road. Like, if you from Carrollton, you know what 11 Road is. Like, 11 Road is, like, long, and it barely got street lights. So,
Yeah.
like, where I would hear, like, I don't know if it was bugs or hyenas. I mean, like I would run to the nearest street light, because it was, like, dark, and I would walk to work. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of know, like, the struggle behind it, and just everything. And my kids, like, for them to just change everything, because I went to 2 programs that, like, you know, my first year I got my butt tore, but with them believing in me, it made me go harder.
Yeah.
It really did. So, like, they've taught, like, they, from their perspective, it's almost like they feel like I motivate them. Now y'all motivate me. Y'all help me in my
I
darkest.
love
Like, with
that.
the team that I'm with now. Like, when I took the job, I had to take the job on a FaceTime call, because I tore my Achilles. So
Mhm.
first day of work, I'm riding around on the scooter. Like, I didn't know if I was coming or going, in a predominantly white school, and I'm on a scooter, and I don't really know like anybody there. I'm not from there, and I'm just like, just in the vicinity. But my kids have really kept me sane, and even the way I talk and speak, and even when things not going my way to where I'm frustrated, like they are the ones who keep me sane and motivated. So.
Oh, so nice. So tell us, what school, can you tell us that? Like, what school you attend, you coach at?
Okay. Yeah, I coach at Cartersville High School. That's in Cartersville, Georgia. It's about an hour away from Karis. Well, an hour away from Villa Rica.
Yeah. So you commute? Do you commute?
I commute every day.
Hold
Every day.
up, wait, pause. I didn't know you commute from
I commute
Carrollton to Cartersville.
every day. I
Okay.
with, yeah, actually my first job at Jackson, I stayed down there. And then my last year I started commuting. My dad had a heart attack like 3 years ago. And I wanted to get closer to my family, because I was going down 75 every day. It was hectic. It was draining me. And then Cartersville came open to where it brought me back closer. So I, for about almost a year and a half, I was taking care of my father. So I think my parents done got a little bit comfortable with me being here. I'm probably about ready to leave though, but I got comfortable too. But I mean, that's another sacrifice that I was with, because my dad would do it for me. You get what I'm saying? So, I've been here.
On your internet. Okay. I think we're good again. Can you hear me, see me? Okay, you still there? Guys, I'm not sure if we lost her or not. Okay, are you there? Oh, okay. I think we're back. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see you and hear you.
Okay. So, what are some challenges you have faced in the position that people might not always express or talk about when it comes to this type of work, like coaching and, being a teacher? What are some challenges that, people might not talk about or express? Be
Profession,
real. Be honest.
I am professionalism.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of times like I want to curse and get crazy, but I can't. But I can't. And it's in me. Like it's in my bloodline. But I had to learn, like, some certain situations are not my battle, and
Yeah.
it's an everyday struggle. It's an everyday learning process for me to grow and find other ways and other
Yeah.
alleys to fix the problem. So that's my biggest thing. With being in my position too, like I can't really do a lot of things that make sense. It's almost like I'm in a glass box almost.
Yeah.
But I mean, as you get older, you got to make better choices anyway.
Hmm.
But it's almost like I'm walking on eggshells almost. But I mean, I don't feel like I've been a bad girl anyway. But sometimes, I got a little ration in me a little bit. I got I got a
Okay.
ration a little bit too. I want to be wild, and I still let my closest people. They know I'm wild. My closest people know I'm wild. But I mean, that's in our, you know what I'm saying. But it's a lot of stuff that I can't do
Yeah.
anymore. As you get older, you're not gonna be doing the same thing. Hopefully, when I'm
Absolutely.
35, 40, I won't be doing the same thing as I am now. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But speaking of that, like you say that, but on your social media and like things you post, I see that you have a deep relationship with God. You know, like you're always talking about God. You're always, you know, making it known that this is who I serve. You know, so do you do this with your team as well? Do you talk to them about your faith and, you know, all of that as well?
I do. I'm very transparent with my girls now. I ain't perfect. I'm not
Of
perfect.
course, nobody
Perfect.
is.
Hey, I might let some words slip, but that's the first thing, because I like, he is the only person that have kept me sane.
Mm.
And to be honest with you, like, I'm still not a certified teacher, right? But he's still making a way, like as I was, if that makes sense.
Wow.
And
Well,
and
hey.
yeah, and I don't know, like it's a lot of times where monetarily wise you may not have it, or you know you may not have the credentials, but
Mm-hmm.
God create ways for things
That part.
to happen
Come
for
on
you.
now.
You don't even gotta have it,
Come on now.
so so I always try to make sure he's the head of my life,
Yeah.
and you know every day I ask for forgiveness and to cover me, cover my family, cover my friends, help me make better choices, help me be wiser.
Yeah.
And I do know things are gonna come. I know blessings gonna come, but I want to be wise when they do come, when they are handed to me. So I try to make sure that he's definitely the head of my life. He's definitely the foundation of my life.
Yes, ma'am. I love that for you. So, what's your future plans when it comes to coaching and teaching? Because, like you said, he's provided the pathway for you. All you have to do is follow it. So, what's your future plans when it comes to all of this?
Um, I don't want to remain coaching. But here recently, I don't know why, but I've been thinking about being an athletic director, and I don't know if it's because of the challenge, but you know, it's not too many female
Yeah,
black athletic that's out here. So I mean, I love the challenge, and that's my reason for pursuing and keep going to school, because I, you know, eventually want to do that. I enjoy not being in the classroom. I do PE, thank God. I do not want to be in the classroom. So I enjoy what I do every day. I have a really laid back job, and Cartersville has like a awesome schedule every day to where
nice.
I'm not hectic,
Yeah,
you know, and I'm able to focus on what I was brought there to do. So
yeah.
eventually I would want to be an athletic director. I don't know how long
Okay.
it's going to take, you know.
Hey,
So
hey, pray about it, and walk the path. Okay.
right, I
Listen.
got you.
Yes. So I was thinking, if the opportunity came, would you take like coaching a college? Like, have you ever thought about college ball, or the athletic director is the thing for you?
I have thought about it, and to be honest with you, I don't have a man right now, and I don't have any kids. So if the
Hello,
bag look,
hello. Wait, you broke up, friend. I
if the bag look
can't.
right, I'm gone.
Wait. What you say? Okay, you got to say it all over because we didn't hear
If
none
the
of that.
bag is good, I'm out of here.
Okay, all right. Listen.
I
Yeah,
said,
I can hear you now.
can you hear?
Can you hear me?
I don't have a man. Oh, yep.
Wait, you got to say it over because it
Can you
keeps.
hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you. Say it again. What'd you say?
For kids. So if the bag right, I'm gone.
Hello? You better go. You better go follow your dreams, okay? So, what do you do
Right,
to
right.
recharge yourself with like working all the time? Like you said, basketball is a year-round sport now. So, what do you do to kind of recharge yourself? To go in it, you know, with full force, with all the energy that you need to be successful at what you do.
I'm still learning how to recharge. I feel
Mm,
like I'm burnt out.
Really?
I do. But
Wow.
I think I care well, but it's more mental than anything. But we got 6 more days. So hopefully I'll be on the beach or something pretty soon. But I need to start taking more time to vacation, and to just relax and not think about basketball, not think about life. But it's kind of hard because I start back basketball on June 5th for the whole entire month. So I kind of
Wow.
like to just relax, and then hopefully, I take those few days to just not do
Yeah.
anything, and be able to go start June 5th.
Nice. So last question, we're done. You did an amazing job, friends. See,
Thank
look at you.
you.
So last question. How would you like to continue shining your light on and off the court?
Ooh. Remaining myself.
Mm.
Um, People, there's nothing wrong with change. There's nothing wrong with change, but as far as my personality, I want to always remain humble and loving and caring and kind. Um, that's how I want to live my life until I'm not here anymore. And I feel like the more you pour into people, I think God is going to grant you more than life could ever give you.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's all. I think life is about planting seeds, trying to plant good seeds. And I'm far from perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm able to right my wrongs and
Yeah.
apologize and try to be a better person, because none of us are perfect. And that's what I try every day, to try to live the upright life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't saying that I don't go to church every Sunday. I don't. And I don't feel like you have to go to church every Sunday to just be that perfect person. But
It's not
I do
about
want,
being a perfect person. It's
yeah,
more about just fellowshipping with other people
for sure.
who might be going through like the same things you are going through, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're here, and I feel like you gotta read Galatians 6:2. Like, we here to carry each other burdens. Like, you have boundaries, but God put everybody here for a reason, and it's to
Yeah.
carry people, to help people, and that's what I strive to do every day. Because I never know where I may fall off it or what may happen to me, but with the seed that I've sown, it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
come back to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I strive to do every.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Did you say anything else? The last
Stop.
thing I heard is that's what I strive
I
to do.
didn't.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yep.
yes, so we're at the end. So tell us where we can follow you, where we can find your games listed if we want to come check you out. Tell us all of your information where people can follow you, kind of stay along with your journey and all of that good information.
Now, Facebook is Karisma Boykin. I do not have a matching name on Facebook, so you can find me as a government name. Now, you get the Instagram.
Thank you.
Instagram, K with the locks. I love Instagram. Instagram pop. I like Instagram. Facebook is just for like the real old grown folks and a lot of rats. I'm about to get off Facebook. Snapchat, I do a little bit on Snapchat. Charisma.boykin.
Okay.
If you want to find my games, I have a wonderful assistant coach that keeps up with our games and schedule and just the ladies events. I think it's Lady Canes, something like that. If you typing in, it's Cartersville, that's us. But
Okay.
she's really good at posting everything, and I try to be okay with posting it too. But we do have a Lady Canes on Facebook too, so where you can find our schedule. And I also play in Carrollton 3 times this year. Everybody always talking about I don't tell them. So let me go ahead and say this. We play Carrollton High School.
Okay.
No nights. at 8:30.
Okay.
That's gonna be big for our community. So I'll be playing against my high school coach. That's gonna
Wow,
be crazy.
that's gonna be a funny game.
That's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna go. But we playing them.
Hey,
And then we also play December the 18th and the 19th. For his Christmas tournament in Karisma. But I'll make sure I post the schedule
nice.
on my site so that people will be able to check that out.
Yes. So I cannot close out without saying congratulations with being it was it the teacher of the year? What
Coach of the year.
coach of the year, teacher of the year? It it's all amazing.
Yeah.
So kudos to you. We're so proud of you guys. If you just joining, we're from a small town. This is my childhood friend, Karisma. We call her Kay, and she's just doing amazing things. So God bless you, Kay. I'm praying for you always. I'm super proud of you. And girl, I'm giving you your flowers now because we are so horrible at doing that. You
Yeah.
know, we get so caught up in our own lives,
Right.
in our own careers, you know, and we forget like people back home. And I just never want to be that person. I always want to give people their flowers while they're here, while you can hear me, while you can see me. It's okay. Kudos to you, girl. I see you out there killing it. Continue
Right.
killing it.
Right.
Continue working hard. And I know you're going to meet all of your dreams, especially if you keep God first. So I love you. We love you. And kudos. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye
Thank you.
bye. You're
Opportunity.
welcome.
Here.
Of course. Of course. Anything else before we leave?
Peace and love, everybody. Thank you for everybody that tuned in tonight. And y'all make sure y'all check her. Not just with I'm on here. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. Follow her Instagram. She always has some nice things to say. Great topics. Congratulations to you and what you doing. Your motivation too, because I really want to do a podcast, but I got so much going on. I'm trying to juggle that too. But gave me a lot of pointers. But you're doing a great job with it.
Thank you, Kay. That means so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we doing it big for the hometown, okay? Us country girls making it happen, all right? We making it happen. So thank you guys for joining us. Please go follow what'd you say?
K with the locks. K with the locks.
Go follow Kay with the locks, okay, guys? Go follow her now. And you're more than welcome to follow me at realtalk_Joe, or you can also follow my business page at Real Talk with Joe on Instagram. So, guys, I'll be back in 2 weeks. And thank you again. Have a good night, guys.